All right, I think I shared everything on all the places. Hello, people. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Did you have a good Easter so far? I hope you did. It's been a pleasant Easter for me as well. I can't complain. Oh, hello. Welcome, Yuki. How are you doing? Happy Bun Bun Day. Yay. Forgot to share it at one place. There we go. Okay, now it's shared everywhere. Oh, it's Mia. Okay. Well, welcome, Mia. I hope you have a great stream. I hope the sound isn't too loud. I'm playing around with the sound settings a bit. I was pretty disappointed in the sound quality last stream, so I hope this one will be a lot better. But we'll see. We'll see. So I got a few people on the road. Yeah. Okay. Let's start the stream, shall we? Oh, I'm gonna close the door to get a better feedback. Hang on. Okay, we're back. We're just gonna try the sound setting. Is this good or is this better? Okay, can you hear me now? Is this better? All right then, let's get to it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, the camera is looking good. Yes, okay, we're ready. Hey, Johanna, welcome. I hope you have a good Easter. We're just about to start the stream. I hope the sound is good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so this is exciting. I've been waiting for this the whole week. We're hopefully gonna finish the little tank today. So it will be a nice three-parter stream. Last stream we finished the chassis. Just one little piece back here. But besides that, we just got a turret left. Johanna, I did have Easter. No catastrophes or anything. Well, you know, in these days and ages, it's all you can ask for, really. Okay, so last stream we left off here. So we got a little exhaust pipes and this little filter here. And we also get to decide if you're going to use these trench rails or not. And you know what? I don't feel like using the trench rails. I've been thinking about this the whole week, and I say we're not going to use them. Why? Because it will be easier to paint, that's why. Rather more convenient, I guess you could say. They're cool looking bits and all, but no, it's my tank. So it should be these ones here. And they look just the same as the others. So that's good. Off to a good start. And the kitties are still with me. I have Siki just behind me. He's yawing, pondering his existence as a cat, and probably thinking about jumping up and raiding this room later with his big fluffy tail. It's been a while since he did that, actually. Oh, and last stream, he was coughing really bad, poor thing. I'm gonna take him to the vet this week to have him looked up. Poor little guy. Oh, so it's these. Okay. This could be cool parts of this. So in case I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use the trench rails anyways. At least I can glue this on the bottom side of the tank. Little man deserves the best. He always does. And he's got a weird black spot on his nose too. I was thinking like maybe it's a wound from him and Alicia playing. But it's been there for like over a week now, so I don't know. Hopefully the vet can figure out what it is. Yeah, okay, so we won't be needing any more of these parts. So just clip them off. We can spare some space. And I got the surprise for you at the end of this video. So don't leave yet. Because as I said at the beginning of the stream, I want to take you guys all the way. From start to the end. Okay, so this is one trench rail. Details are good. I mean, look at these fine little details with all the bolts and everything. When it's come to this new kit, I almost feel bad, like not picking every option because it looks so good, you know. But that's just the life of a Warhammer mod. And these hatches right here, they are for a version of the cupola, and we won't be needing that one as well. So we're gonna use another type of cupola that looked cooler. Because I said so. My tank, my choice. I don't know if you checked the my Discord, but I've been working with this guy called Impatient Tabletop, and he rather together we did a collaboration on some cool new transfers we're gonna use for this. It's gonna be awesome, and I will be the first one to receive them. Hopefully, I still had to pay for them though. Okay, we're done there. Okay, got all these parts that we need. And who's writing on Discord? Okay, I can take care of that later. Just delete them. Have you guys seen any good movies lately? I was recommended to watch a TV show actually. It's on Apple Plus, but I don't have it. But I might get it for this show called Severance, Deliverance, or something. I'm a sucker for science fiction, and it's science fiction. So if you guys could watch it, let me know if I should watch it. Johanna, I watched a really weird movie with Adam Sandler of all people. Huh, what movie was that? And the weird thing, it's actually a great movie. Well, the thing about Adam Sandler movies, I like most of them, they're just awful. But there are a few gold nuggets, you know? The movie's named Spaceman. I don't know, I haven't heard about that one. Is it about where he meets the giant spider in space that takes him on a mission to Jupiter? Because I saw some reviews of that one and it seems pretty alright. But I'm a bit scared of spiders, so unfortunately, I'm not gonna watch it because just listening to the movie won't be as fun, I think. He's a cosmonaut on the way to the edge of Jupiter to science the hell out of the pink cloud. So it was that one. Was the spider spooky? Apparently, it's written by a Soviet author. And yeah, he meets a giant spider, and the spider is a nice guy. Well, that's good. Does it look like a real spider, or does it look cartoony? Because if it's looking like a real spider, then I'm out of there. I'm more afraid of spiders on like TV and stuff because they're always so zoomed in, you know. But the spiders living on my balcony, I'm not afraid of those guys. They're keeping the mosquitoes away. And even though they're big, they're not zoomed in all over the place. Spiders are so fascinating creatures. Like ever since the first arthropods tread on land for the first time, they've been around. And they're still using gills to breathe. But they're more like evolved gills called book lungs. So they're like thin gills pressed together, almost like a book, which they breathe from. Johanna, it was very realistic, and it made it really unnerving to see because your instinct tells you to get the fuck out. Yeah, well, that's the thing about snakes and spiders and such because we are pretty much evolutionary hardwired to stay out of those creatures, you know. Because back in the savannah where we evolved, there was no antidotes from poison or anything. And I mean, cats are still terrified of spiders, so That's why they're scared of cucumbers and such. And humans are really good at discovering these little things in nature. I'm not afraid of snakes or anything. I think they're pretty comfy. But I wouldn't want to have a poisonous snake on my legs, because instinct tells you to leave that area. And there's some snakes out there who can spit poison. And apparently they only evolved that skill because our eyes are shiny. So they're good at aiming at those shiny little spots. Johanna, yes, genetic memory is really weird. Yeah, tell me about it. And like, memory is such a weird thing. Like how when people are receiving donor organs, can like take some weird personality traits from the donor. And it's like people thought that all those things just existed in your brain, like memories and such, but it goes so much deeper. So fascinating. With my education in science, I'm hardwired to like study these things. Go fruit painting. Hello, happy Easter. Greetings from Hungary. Well, hello, my Hungarian friend. Welcome. You're the first Hungarian I know, at least I have here on the stream. How are you doing? How was your Easter in Hungary? Where in Hungary are you from? I've been to Budapest once and it was a really beautiful city. Lots of good food. I went to the opera there and watched the opera of Romeo and Juliet, actually. Very good one. I love the music in that one. Especially Dance of the Nights. That's a beautiful one. We also went to this hot spring in the suburbs of Budapest. That was really cool. They have many hot springs in Hungary. I didn't expect that when I was going there, actually. I was like, yeah, let's try it out. It was really comfy and felt really nice. So go for it. Painting. Do you have your own YouTube channel here? I'm guessing so from the name of yours. It's always cool to meet other YouTubers. So there we go. One little exhaust pipe. I was thinking like maybe we should do like it's been field repaired maybe. So we take one of these exhaust pipes and we take some masking tape around the muffler and we can make it look like it's been repaired just in the field. What do you guys think about that? Does it sound like a good idea? Need some more glue for this one. Johanna, got my Coca-Cola. My favorite chips and nice billing here with Nayan. Awesome. Well, I'm happy that you can join me. I want to keep this stream as welcoming and comfy as possible. It will be fun actually making like a non-stream video in the future, but I don't really have that much of a good camera, unfortunately. And I mean, my webcam is good for this, I think. But there's many things I want to improve with my stream. Like maybe having a different camera angle, like a 45-degree or something. That'd be cool. Okay. So this one will attach like that. Hope we cover up any cracks in the plastic here. Let's hope. Just gonna give it a bit of a squeeze. There we go. So I got my masking tape here. And we tried to use this for the Sentinel, and it worked out horribly. So let's give it a shot on this one, I think. It will be fun. And I mean, if it doesn't work, you can just peel it off. Just fun to add some personality to the tank. And I was thinking that we start around the bottom here, and then we slowly twirls it around and slowly moves up to make it look like it's been wrapped by some cloth, maybe. And let's go down again. And something like that. And we can end the wrapping here on the back of it because it won't be visible that way. There we go. Let's use our knife here to pinch it in place. Now, the last time we used this masking tape, we noticed it was really sticky. But since, and rather than we tried to use the super glue to attach it firmly, but it failed. But since this plastic glue contains around 50% acetone, I'm thinking that maybe it could work to wipe off the stickiness. Oh, instantly came this. And this is an experiment, so we'll see. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, you know. Happy little accident. As long as we learn. Something like that. Let's cut There we go. See if we can pinch it in place. I hate for this to be sticky when we paint it, because I don't think the paint will attach good to it. But if we just keep using enough of this glue, then I'm thinking that acetone will wipe away it. But it's a test. Do it for science. Interesting. I do like the wrapping effect, and as you can see the little bands across it. And I think that will add a nice little fun thing to paint later. Okay, let's see if the touch, yeah, cleared off the stiffness. Mission accomplished. That's cool. I didn't think it would work, but it did. For science. Hey, Funky, welcome. How are you doing? Happy Easter. Glad you could make this stream. This stream we are doing science. Well, not really. Just gonna see if we can make it look like this little exhaust pipe have had a field repair. And so far it's working out pretty good. I'm gonna go get my super glue just to firmly fix it. Be right back. Fungi, pretty good. I had to try to get an office chair, but no luck. Oh, I hope you get one soon. Okay, be right back. Hello again. Oh, and we have Nads on the line. Welcome. Happy to have you on board, Nads. Wow, we're so many people here tonight. Okay, I believe this is firmly fixed with super glue now. That's awesome. That is worked out. You can't see anything? Johanna, you're a celebrity now, Ryan. How do you feel? I feel high on glue fumes. No, but it's fun that so many people want to check in. I started the stream to just to get myself building and painting in the beginning, and during the time, more and more people have jumped in, and it's so fun. Like Token Company. I love each and every one of you. All of you have a special place in my heart. There we go. Mads, refresh it like my phone. Oh, you can see. Yay. Well, welcome then. Glad to have you on board. Let's see. Okay, we're going to build this little air filter, I think it is. So it should be this part. And these two parts, 24 and 25. Here, and then we have a little fuel line. This one, number 26. And there. Okay, just gonna show you guys. Here's the sprue with the turret and all the cool weapons on it. Look at all these cool bits. Beautiful. Beautiful. I really like this microjet cannon here. The battle cannon is so cool too. And of course we have the laser cannons. And here we have ours, the twin autocannons. That's cool. We're gonna build this tonight, people. Trim the little connecting points away. Guess I should attach this before I add the exhaust. Maybe. We'll see. Clear up these little buggers. Like so. I have this little side lids, or rather the little filters. I think this is air inlets. No, this is a trick one. There's so many little details in this one. I don't want to accidentally cut any of these off. Here. I guess one thing that's good about being on garden leave from work is that I'll have plenty of time to swim with you guys. Building some cool tanks. I wish I could have cut closer on these connecting parts, but there's so many like fine details. There's like these little bolts. I don't want to accidentally cut those away. So even if I were trying to like clip them off the frame, I couldn't do that. Hmm. Oh yeah, by the way, Nats, Johanna is the one that posted the pictures on Discord of the big demon model. And she's here too. Johanna is a long time real life friend, and I'm happy to have her aboard. And of course, the other guys, you're long term internet friends. But that means that you guys are not any less important to me. I love all you guys. You're very important. Is Emma here? No? I was saying Johanna, not Emma. But I guess he comes around when he wants to. Here we go. Do we forget one here? No. Okay. So let's try and build this one. You blame 420. Now it's up in smoke. There we go. Oh, notice here that we have some connecting point between cave off. Can't believe, Mads, that you are doing the devil's lettuce on my stream of all places. That's not very wholesome of you. Nads up in smoke. I know it's legal in many places in America. I allow it. Hitler's birthday. Oh, of all days, people want to smoke weed on. It's the German artist's birthday. Oh, we have Getting Silly on the line. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nayan, Funky, Nads, also Johanna. Howdy. And howdy back right to you. Glad to have you aboard. Yes, speak of the devil. How are you doing, Getting Silly? Or should I refer to you as the other name? I can't say it enough. Getting Silly is the main reason I started streaming, actually. He's a great friend and he's been giving me many advice. Started out just streaming on his Discord, really. before moving on to YouTube and then eventually to my own Discord. Like Carl Sagan said, one cannot stay in the crib for all life. Mm. How will this one fit? So, yeah, I think it's okay. That's probably good. There we go. Nads, I'm taking credit for calling Emma here physically. Oh, so that's why. Well, hats off, hats off, hats off. I don't have any hat on me right now. You get it. Okay, let's attach this air filter. Wait, now. How will this fit? Guys, I think I grew on the exhaust pipes too early. Oh well. How the heck are these supposed to? There's something like that. Okay, that looks good enough. The sun is looking straight. There. Getting silly. Lol, I missed the Amma convo. Yeah, I could totally feel the energy drawing me in. Well, if that's calling you Amma, then I guess I can do it. I hope you guys had a good Easter as well. I was at my grandparents yesterday, and they are too old to cook right now. Cook much food anyway, so we had ordered some Christmas food to get back to their little apartment. It's like a service apartment. They get nurses every now and then. But unfortunately, my grandma she vomited all over the table. Oh God, it wasn't much dinner for me afterwards. Oh Christ, God. So I went pretty hungry yesterday. Actually, I didn't get much food until evening when Johanna came and picked me up at the train station because I had to get home for the little kitties. Mads, I'm being dumb. Ignore me. I went around to my 8 dispensaries today and I'm blitzed. Oh, Mads is doing the 420 lifestyle. Emma, I just got back from stocking up on my own dispensary. Huh. You guys are really smoking up tonight. Funky, I had to celebrate by doing a little spring cleaning. Might get back to digitalizing VHS tapes soon. Oh, that's cool. You saved $300 on getting up on this dispensary. Impressive. Well, I'll drink for you guys. Cheers on your dispensary days. Caffeine is my only addiction, except for nicotine. I don't smoke. I just this. Sweden is really anti-cigarette these days. I think it's good. It feels so strange just looking back like 15, 20 years ago when people were allowed to smoke in like offices and everything. Okay, so we're gonna attach these little plates here for the trench rails. Unfortunately, we won't be using, even though they're looking sick. Okay, take her like this. But it will be fun to paint at least on the bottom of the thing, which the eye will notice. But I know they'll be there. Here we go. I've been thinking about the whole week before if I should use the trench rails or not, but I came to the conclusion that I want to use them, even though they're looking so cool. They will just cover up so many details of the tank, I think. Like they will sit like so and be really tricky to paint. But you know, guys, hmm, nah, I'm skipping out. Sorry. Maybe on a future tank, but not this one. Funky, did I kit bash this one? Not that much. I just added these custom side sponsons actually. They're so cool. And I had a designer actually taking a peek on the stream while I was installing them, and he really enjoyed it. So I'm definitely gonna order from him in the future. But nothing kit bashed. Emma, your streams are super calming and chill, Nyan. It's even been inspired me to do more painting streams when I start to be cozy. Yeah, I've seen your painting streams. They're so cozy and relaxing. I'm happy that I could inspire you, and I'm glad that you find my streams relaxing. Nads, I love those little detail tips you got that you showed on your Discord. Are those specifically made, or can I buy something similar? Yes, you can buy them. They're not custom, even though I was helping out to design them. The guy sells a whole bunch of different uh, decals, or do they say decals? Decals or decals? Anyway, he's making all bunch of designs as such. He sells for a really reasonable price. And it's fun to help create something. And my idea is that we're going to use some of those decals on this tank later, actually, when we are painting it. I think I was the first customer to get those specifically designs. And I'm really hyped for it. Looking forward to use it. Okay, we got the exhaust and the air filter done. So let's move to the big thing, the turret. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've been waiting for this one. But before we start building on the turret, I want to show you these parts. Mats, they're super cool. I was wondering if they were for this tank. Yes, you were right. Okay, so this is one side of the turret, and this is the other side of the turret. As you can see here, there are a bunch of cool little bits and pieces here. However, the big however, I'll show you here. As we go on later, these turrets will have even more bits and bobs attached to it on both sides. And unfortunately, that leaves us with a bunch of covered up spaces that we can't attach any decals to. Let's be right back. Okay, I see you later. So anyway, we are going to remove all these little bits and pieces on one side. Keep it clean so we can attach some decals to it. I think that would be cool. Just to give it some more personality. And as much as I like these new kits, there are so many details on them. They really don't have any space for all these cool little decals and everything. Which is why we have a good set of nippers. But I'm going to leave the details on one side, I think, because they're really cool and they have some little details going out of the superstructure. So I'm just going to remove them on the left side. So let's start with that right away before we glue it on in place. So we're going to take the left side right here. There we go. I always feel bad about taking off cool bits and pieces that are molded onto the parts, but all in the name of kit bashing. Well, I guess this is as much as kit bashing because we only use one kit for this. It's more of personalizing and converting. The difference between converting and kit bashing, by the way, is that when you're kit bashing, you're taking several kits and you use it to create one thing. But when converting, that's when you take an already finished model and just attach little like third market parts to it, like these, and fix it. Fungi. I really gotta loot a Leman Russ one of these days. Oh yeah, you definitely should. Being the orc guy you are, you have to use one. You have to loot one. There's still some left behind on these. I think I'm gonna go get a sanding sponge. I'll be right back. And we're back with a new toy. So I got these sanding sponges from a local hobby shop a while back. I haven't got around to use them, but with this little part, I think it's perfect opportunity. Let's see if it's one of those impossible cases to open. Yeah, it's one of those guys. Okay. I'll bring out the whole big artillery. They are completely burglary proof, but unfortunately they are completely user-friendly proof as well. I hate these so much. The tool of the devil. Because no matter how much you cut, it's still be impossible to open. Oh, look at that. It wasn't impossible. Okay. There we go. Maybe we're going to keep this to store them in. Okay. So I think we're going to replace the blade here. Get a fresh one. Okay, so we got all these goods, different grids to them. Super one, the rough one, and the smoother one. I think the rough one is too much. So let's go with this one. Maybe I can bend it a little bit to reach in, like so. Start filing these areas. Maybe I should have done this off screen, but now you gotta sit through it with me. Maybe I could, yeah, maybe I can do it like this. Just to get a little bit in here. Sanding ASMR video. I hope I don't mess up all these details on this one. You only see me rage it once in this room, so I hate to be the second one. Okay, so I think we got that one. It's really difficult working with these fine little details. I hope I don't miss too much. There we go. Something like that. We have a smoother start, right? Let's go over to a finer sponge. That was a bit too smooth. Slowly getting there. Okay, it feels smoother, but even though it doesn't look like it. I think it will be fine because all of these will be covered up by a good nickel later. See if I can use the knife to trim some of these rougher spots out. This one. Yeah. It's a great time to go to the bathroom. Now, by the way, you won't miss anything. Okay. So let's see here if you can smoothen out the surface with some glue, maybe. Oh, this part is a bit rough. Oh no, I accidentally removed one of those bolts. Oh no. Oh crap. I knew it. Inevitable, fortunately. The pain of a kid patch. Okay. Worked decently, I think, still. Maybe I could paint it later like it has fallen out or something. That could work. Something like that. You can still see where the bits and pieces have been sitting. But yeah, transfer should be really smooth over this one now. Cool. But I will forever mourn this lost bit bolt. Hmm. Maybe I can recreate it with some scraps or something. Maybe even better. Maybe I can drill this hole out instead so it looks like it's fallen out. I still got my drill here, so let's try it. Ah, another burglar-proof little box. Okay, so I think we're gonna use a really, really fine one for this. And I think we'll go with the 07. So we can make a little pilot hole here. Told you. Okay, so let's drill this little missing bolt out. And if people wonder what that hole is, just tell them, oh, well, it fell off. People be like, oh, good, I didn't watch your stream, so I totally get it. I'll have a day's worth saved. There! And we fix it. Now it looks like it has fallen out instead. Cool. Cool. Saved it. Woohoo! You guys and I will be the only one who knows. You can keep a secret, right? Let's do some teeny tiny drop of glue here just to smoothen out the edges. There. Now it looks like it has fallen out, or someone forgot to put it in. We say it adds to the character of the tank. But that's cool little things you can do, you know? Just be creative and see what you can find out and come up with. There we go. Let's see if we can fit on this burger-proof box again. We nailed it. Okay, that's good. And as I said, I think this won't be visible once you get a transfer on them. The surface is pretty smooth, even though we can still see where the bits have sat. So yeah, can I use my nipper to try to remove any remains? I can. Just a few micrometers. Okay, did the trick for these at least. Maybe I should have done this instead of trying to sand it. Well, now it's too late. It's a lot smoother now, actually. Yeah. Guess it did the trick. Put this back into the box. Because if there's something I learned from workshop practice, is that take care of the tools. And they'll take care of you. Okay, as a final piece, let's try to swipe with some glue again. See if it becomes visible. There. Wow, that looks a lot smoother now. Buggy, I need to see how you assemble this. Yeah, sorry about that side quest, trying to fix the side of the tank. Sorry, I can already feel my subscribers are fleeing from me. Okay, so now we have the turret. And we're going to use this one with the round cupola. Not too fond about this one with like two lids slammed across it. I like the rounded more. So we're going to use that one. Oh no, I wasn't complaining about that. Okay, just saying that building vehicles is hard. Yeah, but it's so fun. It's so fun. It's so fun that I forget it's difficult. that one, and where's number 4? Oh, I see. It's this one. It's the Mads, I want to try and make a tank slash creature hybrid. Ooh, that'd be cool. And you're in luck for plenty of those in the world of Warhammer. They're like demon possessed tanks and everything, which has all these horrible demon creatures sprouting tentacles, arms and legs and faces from. Look badass. And I already know that you're into chaos stuff and everything, so I think you'd really appreciate those. I can send you some if you want to. Oh, by the way, if there's someone watching now that haven't been invited into the Discord, post a comment on this stream, and I put an invite into the instructions the, in the description for the video. Just let me know. Mads, right up my alley. Oh, you're gonna love those. I'll be sure to send you one later, or a few pictures of them. There, I think this is cured pretty good, and we can't see that much space of where the original parts were to go. And yeah, worked out great. And some transfer over here. No one would be able to tell that there were some bits sticking out here originally. Mission success. The Final Fantasy victory song. I love Final Fantasy. Grew up playing those games. And of course, not knowing English that much, it was quite challenging until I finally grasped the language. And suddenly, like, oh, I understand the story now. Cool. Because English isn't my first language now. My second. I'm trying to learn other languages, like Spanish, but I didn't have much talent in Spanish, unfortunately. And I don't know any people in real life that speak Spanish either. So. But yeah, I don't know. There are many other languages out there. I tried to learn Japanese for a while, and I was terrible at it. Love or Nyan. Oh, big heart to you, Nats. Big heart to you. This crazy Swede has some plenty good American friends, and she's very happy about it. Okay, we drive into the pieces. So let's attach. It's a bit sloped, but I think it's supposed to be that way. Yeah. Give it a little squeeze. Siggy left a little piece of cat here. Thank you very much. And he's sleeping. Nope, he's gone. He was right behind me, but he's gone now. Crazy little. Here. And now we need the bottom part. Should be this big one. All these cool pens. Oh, I want to use all of them. I've been looking into magnetizing this tank, but it's really difficult, it seems. I found one guy, and it looked a bit awkward. I guess I could try using that one on a second tank, but I think I need some preparations for that. Also, I only really want this loadout I'm building now for this tank. But who knows in the future? Who knows? Maybe I can find just like a spare turret on eBay or something, and I can build it for whatever option I want for another tank. We'll see. Okay, this one will go in like so. Mads, I get a type of yogurt brand called Siggy's. Oh, did you hear that, Siggy? You have a yogurt brand named after you in America. My little yogurt. You got a new nickname for me. It's my little muffin pancake. Of course, you can't name a cat normal things. Oh, C13. Is this on another screw? Oh, yeah, it's this one. It's an Icelandic yogurt. Makes me think of you two every morning. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Did you hear that, Sigge? You have a yogurt fan out there who thinks of us every morning. Yeah. Okay, this one got a little knob here. No, okay, it's not part of the bit. Okay, it's just a part of the manufacturing process. And then we're gonna need this one too. Yep. Okay. Now having connecting pins on the side of the pans like this, where it's supposed to go on, attach it with other pans, really tricky. And you have to shade them off completely because since they will connect to other ones, it's critical that it will be a smooth fit. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now, let's see here. So we got these little turrets sandwiched together. And so this one will go like this. No? It's tricky. Oh no! There we go. Of course, it will be sitting on the side, not the back of it. Okay, good. Okay, so it goes on like this, and this. Looks good. But oh, I forgot cleaning out this connecting points here. Got so distracted with trimming off all those details. Got it cleared off. Okay, should be a better fit now. What a lovely sound this makes. Just snapping together like a Lego brick. Yep. And this piece will go. Oh yeah, that's a really good smooth fit. Nice. Nice. And I think we can glue it from the inside so we don't have to worry about a bunch of overspill. There we go. Mm-hmm. Just some on the bottom here. And we give it a squeeze. Just a slight one. Be gone, Siggy hair. Be gone. Okay, so it seems that a little gift of Siggy hair will be attached inside the tank. Left here for the model gods. It's a token of appreciation. Did you hear that, Siggy? The plastic gods demand sacrifice. And you can see here the little bit we drilled out before because I accidentally removed it. Now it's even with the little bolt on the right. So it looks like it has come loose or something, or maybe someone forgot to press it in. But yeah, that's how little tricks you can learn to fix little mistakes in the future. Doesn't have to be advanced, just smart. There. And it wants us to attach this part now. That's Sigeskir. That's cute. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's pretty straightforward. Give it a good squeeze. Nice press there. Let's move on to the next page. Okay, so we'll build the weapons now. And as I said before, we're going to build the twin-linked auto cannon. Ta-da-da! Okay, so it wants us to build it before we put it in. And what's going to build this searchlight on the other side of the turret. And this little, it's an ammo box maybe, on the back of the turret. So let's start with the easy things first. The boring things. Let's build the ammo crate on the back, maybe to keep tools. Just ammo on there. Maybe lunch boxes. Maybe Warhammer kits. Yeah, probably they keep their own Warhammer kits in that box, definitely. No, you know what they keep in there? They keep their yogurt in there. Strong, extra strong yogurt. There we go. And we're gonna get this lid, I guess it is. There we go. And the searchlight. The searchlight is not on this one. I think it's on this one. Nope. What could it be? It's on this one, maybe. Yeah, it's on this one. Got like 3-4 of these giant ones with that's just like accessories and such. They're great for what they're worth, but they don't fit my style really. So unfortunately, so I'm just gonna use search like this. Maybe I can sell the bits and pieces online later. We'll see. Yeah. And the back of the searchlight. This is a pretty small searchlight. Maybe I should add something bigger. Yeah, that could work. Like a really big searchlight. That could be cool. We shall see. We shall see. I think I want to do a fourth stream of this build just to have a stream dedicated to like getting out the tank with all little bits and bobs. So I'm gonna glue this searchlight together now, then I'm gonna put it aside. And we'll decide its fate later. A really big oversized searchlight would be cool actually. Just because it will be something obnoxious. There. I already have some bits and pieces in mind what would work as an alternative to this tiny searchlight. So we'll see. The next stream will be dedicated just to hitting out this thing. With customization bits. We're gonna finish the main part of this stream, but the next stream will be just finishing before we paint it. You heard that right? We're gonna paint this thing. And we're gonna do it together with the power of friendship. Here we go. Do that bit together. Funky, trimming off mold lines. Yeah, the favorite part of the hobby, right? Who doesn't like trimming off mold lines? That's the most fun part of this hobby, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, I have a bunch of like tools and such that I could add to the tank to make it look sort of like the crew has been managing this tank for quite a while, and they have all their like spare parts and gears ready for field repairs. Like they know what the tank needs, so they kitted it out with useful things. Funky. It's relaxing to shave them down. Yeah, I guess it is actually. It's meditative. It gives you time to reflect on what to do next with. Like this hitting out part. It's like I have a little bottom, a bottle that would be fun to add, like putting it here maybe, so it looks like someone had a little drink and forgot the bottle before moving out. I also have a little fire extinguisher. A few spanners, all that sort of things. Mads, I want to do it so bad. Well, you better start building models then. I'd be happy to help you get started. It's the least thing I can do after you've been supporting the stream for so long. You, Emma, and Fungi, you're my biggest supporters of material. There. Okay, so this little box, it will go on like so. Ah, no, I'm very confused. Ah, there we go. Who'd guess the box would be the most difficult part we built this stream? There we go. Oh, look at this. Sigge left us a little whisper. Look at that, huh? Thank you, Sigge. That'll come in handy. And oh, this one. You haven't even been standing on this table. How come you left so many hairs and whiskers all over this place? How do you do it, you crazy? Damn it. Okay. Let's touch this one too. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're gonna put this lid in. Yeah, I think I removed all the little connecting points. There we go. So this one will be placed like this. Look at that, huh? We're slowly building this thing. So I think we're gonna go ahead and glue it in. Because it looks like it won't be in the way later when we put the cannon in. There we go. And docking procedures, everyone. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Nice big butt. There we go. Yep. So now we have the side, and we got the camera. So let's start with the side here. There we go. And this side will be the last part of the main structure of the turret. Because we have to slide in the guns before we put this one on. There we go. So this one will fit in like so. There. Wow. It looks great. That's beautiful. Awesome. So what I read online is that you can put magnets on this side and here, of course. So you can remove this part and yet still attach it. And then you can magnetize the gun itself and remove it from this side. It looks a bit tricky on the guide I read, but definitely doable. I mean, it didn't look impossible. I mean, one guy already did it, so it can't be impossible. So it'll be fun to do it in the future. But for this time, I only really want one gun option. So we're gonna build autocannons. And for that, we need part number 19. I'm not gonna blue ball you guys anymore. I wanted to say the best for last. Okay? The piece de la resistance. These cannons. Okay. And the flashbirds. Oh, look at all these guns I won't be using. I feel a little bad about this, especially the big wanker gun. I mean, look at the size of this baby. Ah, it's beautiful. Grande. And the battle cannon is really sweet. Mm-hmm. All right then. Won't be needing this anymore, I think. She said and instantly regret it. No. Did you say Harambe? Harambe? I don't know. When did I say that? I said Wankusher cannon and battle cannon. If that's what you're referring to. My English is not that bad, is it? In that case, I'm sorry, guys. I accidentally mentioned a gorilla when speaking about tank cannons. Random gorilla sounds. Apes stronger together. That's pretty much the Imperial Guard pay style. Monkeys strong together. I think it's funny that regular humans are like a horde army in Warhammer because there's so many humans around. Just give them a little laser rifle and toss them into the firing meat grinder. Apes stronger together. Monkey. There. And we got this. It's done. I really like how they designed this cannon because often, as you can see in this part, the cannon is this. Oh, wrong one. This one. As you can see here, the cannon is like split into two. So it means like you have top side and bottom side. And especially with large guns like this, it's inevitable to get like a line where pieces go together. And it's really tricky to remove. So when I would prefer to see them molded in two in a single part piece. I think that would be pretty much impossible maybe. But it's definitely on my wish list because this is a fun build. And when you're painting it up, you spend many hours of painting and building it, and you can see this long, long line reaching across the side of the barrel. It's not fun, but I guess it's not possible to fix with current manufacturing technology. But as you can see here, the little flashcards, they're molded in one piece, and they're nice and round. So maybe we'll get there one day. Let's hope. I know they're really good designers there at the shop who do their best to like hide these connecting points and more lines into already existing details. And maybe it's possible in the future to make a barrel like that. So this is really fiddly. There's two connecting points on a single flashcard. So fiddly, so fiddly. There. Okay. YouTube keeps kicking me off. That's a shame. But don't worry, Nats. We'll be here for a while. Funky, very small. Yeah, so tiny. Okay, so a little drop here. It really looks like a Bofors cannon. I like it. It's one of my favorite guns, the Bofors 40 millimeter. Definitely one of the coolest guns out here. And to think that in 40,000 years, they're still using it. Pretty awesome. Swedish pride. And I mean, they are pretty much still using the M2 Browning. So you Americans should feel proud about that too. Here we go. Did I forget to trim my phone? No? Why doesn't it fit? Oh, there we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. So the reason why I'm building the version with twin autocannons is that they have special rules. And since I'm building an artillery army, this gives me this autocannon version of the tank. When it hits something, it gives the other guns firing at that target for the rest of the turn, an extra armor piercing hit. So I have my sentinels going around and pinpointing stuff to make them to give an extra hit, extra one to hit the unit, and then I have this guy who comes through and gives it an extra armor penetrating hit. And this, of course, will make the job a lot more easier for the artillery to pound away that enemy unit. Tactics, baby. Tactics. And I think it will be fun. I've been waiting to play a game with these guys for a long time now. So, yeah, hopefully it works. Okay. And I'm going to use these top plates. No, not top plates. These hatches for the cupola. And a few streams ago, I made a tank commander. But looking back in hindsight, I wasn't that happy with him actually. I don't know, he feels a bit stiff, a bit too thin maybe. And maybe he could have worked better for like a transport, but not a big battle tank. So I'm gonna build this tank with the hatches. Yep, you heard me. We're not gonna use him. Sorry, bro. And another reason is that I want to finish this tank as quickly as possible to get on painting it with you guys and playing it. So he will remain in my inventory until the future. But don't worry, I won't throw him away. I just need to find the right thing. So the cupola will be glued in place. Nothing personal, kid. There. I think we got the cupola in place. So these guns should be terror right. Cured. Let's put the barrels in place. Like so. You are legally bound to make pew pew sounds with your guns, by the way. I told you guys that before. But the best thing about miniature wargaming games is that you get to make pew pew sounds with all your guns when you fire them. I stand by that. If people won't let me do pew pew sounds when I'm gaming, I don't want to play with them. That's like half the fun of playing Warhammer. Pew, pew, pew. I'll die on that hill defending my right to make pew pew sounds. Fungi. Good old bullets, unless those are lasers or something else. No, this is autocannons. This is literally the Bofors 40mm with two of them strapped together. And they don't want us to glue this in place. We can move it up and down, which I don't care about. So I'm gonna glue this in place later. Oh, this is fiddly. Maybe you're not supposed to move upside down. Ah, dropped it. I think I'm gonna keep my finger here to just make it cute better. One is a bit longer actually. See if I can fix that. There. There we go. Now, they are pretty much the same. Goody good. Goody good. Hey Fungi, will you do the pew pew sounds with me? 1, 2, 3. I hope you guys were doing it. Pew pew pew. Taka 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 taka. Okay, I think it was cured now. Goes like that. And now this one will slide in place. Hey, look, it does move. Pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Doesn't move downwards, but I guess that's an issue for the tank crew. There. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that, guys. Look at that, huh? The turret is done. We finished this bad boy. Give it a bit of a squeeze. As you can see here, there's so many like little bits and pieces, details to this, so I think it would be way too difficult to remove them all, attach decals to them. So I think we did a right choice by removing it on the other side. Good squeeze. That's all it needs. There we go. And look at this, huh? It slides right in place. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is there anything else we should add? Oh yeah, it says that we can add a bunch of pieces here. Okay. So D10. Oh yeah, there's some holes here for that. Okay. D10. And C16. This is the C1, right? Yep. Seems to be a little hard. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. And go back to this one. The ones that said we don't be needing anymore. But I told you, we'll come back for it. Yep. So it's these two tiny parts. Removing the mold lines. Here. Okay, so this is a little antenna. And it will be stationed as such. So drop a glue here. And this little lid of some sort. Okay, I need help, you guys. You need to come up with this part. What this part is for. There we go. One tiny little lid. I think we already attached like a little door for refueling. So it would be kind of weird if we had one straight up here on the turret as well. but what do I know? I'm not a tank designer. Okay, so oh, we got an option to attach these cool antenna parts too. That's cool. Let's see if we use those. Okay, so now I'm gonna glue the guns in place. Because Lord knows it will be so much easier. Here. Nats, I wonder exactly how many bits there are to this. Oh, that's a really good question. What do you think, Nats? Look good. And I gotta show you the little side spans and guns. I think you're gonna like this. Because these little babies are fully magnetized. As you can see here at the bottom, attached little magnets, which means you can pop these suckers in and they'll stay in place. Like so. And I can swap them out just like so with the help of a magnet. And it stays. So I have both options for plastic cannon or a heavy melter. That's the profile. Look how cool it is. Oh, I love this tank so much. It's been a privilege to build it with you. Yeah, I talked to the designer about this, and he actually made it ready to be magnetized. You can see here, there are some little plates there. And that's where the magnet goes on the opposite side. So all I had to do was drill out these little holes and place I think it was a 4mm by 2 magnet inside it. So I can easily swap out these guns. And yeah, we are done with everything right now. So the next stream, I'm thinking that we're going to kit this one out. And we're gonna put some cool accessories to make it a bit more lived in, so to say. Oh yeah, one last thing. Can't forget about this. We have a wall mounted glass cannon here. Can't forget about this one. But I'm not sure if I should. I think I'm not gonna glue it in right now. Maybe it's easier to paint it way. But it will be sitting in like this. I think it will be easier if I just leave it for now. But I am going to glue this armor plate in place. So just touch it for one last time. Huggy, nice. You got to talk to the designer? Yes. I speaking to him on eBay, and he didn't ship to Sweden originally, so I had to get help from a fellow Sultan, and he helped me purchase it in the UK, and he shipped it to me. Lads, I'm so glad I caught this stream. Nyan, GPU never fails to make me smile. Aw, I'm glad you think so. I do it. If I can make you guys smile, then I made mine. Then I'm happy. I can't wait to paint this and get a nice transfer on this one. It's gonna look so cool. It's gonna be so cool. So let's see. Does this look? Yeah, that looks about 90 degrees. That works. I wanted to aim forwards, not like upwards or anything. But yeah, that'll be good. Okay, gonna glue this armor plate, please. As much as I like these little objects, I prefer to glue them in place for the ease of painting. There. Now it should be firmly in place. Good, good. So I'm gonna put all these little extra guns in our Ziploc bag here. And yeah, we're done with this one. I took a look in instructions and it says that we are going to put some pieces here. So what will those be? Is it just one? Okay, it's two pieces. Okay. Is this teeny tiny little one? Because it gives an option to attach a 100-kilo missile to this one. But I don't know. I don't like the look of it. So yeah, we'll see. Where's the last? Oh, this one up here. There. And now all that's left is the antenna. And I don't think we'll be using it. So let's trim that one off. So we have an empty frame. I think this is like meant for if we're building a command tank. But this won't be really a command tank of sort. It would just be a workhorse, not handing out orders or anything. These are really cool bits, by the way. I'm definitely going to use them in future projects. Yep, looks empty to me. Hey, Sigge. Guess who comes to show? He thinks I'm boring. You've been sitting in front of that computer for 2 hours now. You should feed me again. Maybe I could give you some snack for being such a good cat. Should I give Sigge some snack? What do you guys think? No, of course I'm gonna give you some Sigge. Of course I'm gonna give you some snack before we go to bed. Hi, Pixel. Welcome. Yeah, I'm just about to finish this up. I'm almost done with the tank. Welcome to the stream. Here we go. And just a teeny tiny drop of glue to keep it in place. There we go. And it's done. The turret is done. And it's beautiful. Almost as beautiful as my cats. What do you think, Pixel? Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. And here are the slots for the weapons later. I don't know, I can show you too, since you weren't here. Pixel, if I only had one I could ride in real life, wouldn't that be cool, huh? So, I have magnetized these optional guns. So here we have alternative for the plasma cannon and the multi-melta. And they are go attached by magnets. Cool, huh? And they don't even fall out. Super strong neodymium magnets. Build my life-size one, please. How I wish I could. How I wish I could. And here, this laser cannon goes straight into the front later. But I'm going to keep those off for to make it easier to paint. Yeah. Mads, I want my own submarine. That would be awesome. Some ideas to paint all these these 7 little parts in like separately, and then attach them. I'll keep the birds detachable, of course, because you really don't have to glue it in. And the Sponson guns, you don't have, they are magnetized. So the only one I need to glue together later is this laser cannon, which sits straight at the front. One big shot. And now it's done. Ta-da! We finished. So the next stream, we will personalize the tank a little bit. We will give it some little bits and bobs to make it look lived in. Put some tools over here and there. Fungi, you have defeated me, Horus Heresy. Truly, you are the Warhammer 40,000. Emperor. What color will it be, Nyan? Pixel, I vote hot pink with glitter. Oh, that'd be cool. But I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, you're gonna get a little sneak peek. I got this box. We're gonna prime it in this color. A nice olive drab color. And then slowly and slowly, we're gonna lighten it up, not light it up, to get a nice color. And I found a good color on a nice color scheme I want to follow. And since that one of those paints are unfortunately out of production, this was the closest one I could find. And after much research, I settled on this one. Surprise unboxing, yeah. And I got one little color that will go to it. So we'll slowly move upwards this color using dry brushing. Ooh, got a little sticker here. Look at that. from the company I ordered from, Fantasia North. And of course we have Jarek and we have Boss Grasscool. And here we got magnets as well. And I'll show you these in the future, what they'll be used for. But not now. Not for the tank. Not for the tank. They will go just on my rest of my collection. Yep, that's it. And of course, I will be painting it on stream with you guys. So stay tuned for that. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this stream. We'll be tossing this one out. And just one look at the cool guns we could have chosen. The cool vanquisher gun, the battle cannon, the twin link laser guns, optional hatch, and of course little rangefinder on the side here, which we removed all the details for, so we can have a cool decal on this one in the future. So yeah, stay tuned. And as I said, next stream will be a bit of customization. We'll place some tools here and there, some gears and such. Yeah, look forward to that. Maybe I can sell this one as well, except this one. No one will buy this. I'm just gonna throw it in the unsorted bit box later. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for joining me this night. I hope you have a good Easter. And I will see you guys in the future, hopefully next week again, when we'll get back to this baby. All right. That's I love you, Nayan, and thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Big heart for you. Pixel, I'll be staying tuned. Awesome. Oh, that's besides black and green, that shade of green is my favorite. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Take care. I will, Pixel. Thanks, Nayan. Happy Easter. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, I look forward to painting this one. It's so cool. So cool. Yeah. I'm gonna have it on my nightstand this night and just admire it in my sleep. Well then, guys, take care. Have a good night. And now Sigge will be happy. He will get some big hugs and big scratches and attention. No, fluffy little belly. Oh, you didn't like that? Can I pet your paws instead? Can I pet your paws? You like that? Yes. He's such a good boy. Well done.